All right, welcome to the Move It team call, and it's August 26th, and today we are going to be talking about our Coach Sneak Peek group that we have coming up starting on Monday. Before I get into that though, I have a couple of announcements. If you have time tomorrow, make sure Team Symbiotic is having a great call at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, so that's 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. If you can at all, make sure you're on. If not, at least listen to the recording because they're going to have Shay Stanford guest call in, and she is an elite coach. She's amazing. If you're aware of the GEMS personality, she's a Ruby Pearl, which means she's very driven, very goal-oriented, but at the same time, she loves to help people. So she's going to be sharing all the tips and tricks that have worked for her in building her business, and recently she's going to talk about all the mistakes she's made and all her successes. I got the opportunity to listen to a webinar she did on sharing Shakeology, and that literally was transforming for me and a lot of other coaches because we converted from selling Shakeology as a weight loss product to using it as a health product to keep people on it longer and kind of shifting how we market Shakeology. And that shift literally helped my business as well. So I'm really super excited about that. It's a rare opportunity to have her on a call. Then also, Symbiotic is having their annual Diamond Coach Retreat. It will be sometime in November, but this will be for active Diamond rank, meaning you've maintained your Diamond rank. And so it's for my personally sponsored coaches as well. So that means all of you guys. So if you're close to qualifying or can get there by November, I highly encourage you guys to drive and do it because it's so worth it. And this year they're talking about having meeting with us individually to help us set up a landing page for our business and help us with emailing our customers weekly and creating newsletters to do that, in addition to having a great time and having a lot of fun. Kate did promise that this year we probably won't do any obstacle courses, so you guys would be safe from that. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you about that, but that was a super challenge for me, like very emotionally break you down to build you back up kind of thing. So be lucky, you will miss out on that. And on that note, let me share my screen and get to my slides. And okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so we're doing a three-day discount coach sneak peek, and this is a little different than the 5-day coach sneak peek because we wanted to do something that would be helpful for discount coaches that maybe are afraid or intimidated to share or become an active business building coach because they see what we do every day and it makes them nervous. Like I've heard it a few times, oh, I can't do what you do. Well, you don't have to. It's really simple once you get started. And so this is geared towards that, and potential coaches who may be afraid to share their results, who may be afraid or intimidated about the opportunity, period. So this is why we decided to do a 3-day sneak peek, not as intense as like a 5-day sneak peek where you're talking about like how to drive your business. So and keep in mind as we go through this, I would love your feedback as to what you think your coaches or your potential coaches need to hear, because this isn't just for me and my potentials. This is also for you and your potentials. And this is something that we will be doing once a month. Like I mentioned last team call, we'll probably do this the first week of every month, and then roll it into a coach boot camp. And then from there, towards the end of the month, we'll do a coach opportunity webinar. Now, I'm more than happy to redo mine repeatedly. However, I would love to host you guys on a coach opportunity webinar. So if you feel you're ready to take that step, let's do it. Just make sure you let me know before the end of the month that you want to be on that coach opportunity webinar, and I will work with you to make sure that we get the slides right and the talking points. And it's actually super easy. Don't be intimidated by it at all. The hardest part is conveying your story and getting that emotional piece across to people. Other than that, the rest is easy. So like I said, let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in doing. So first step to this will be inviting. If you haven't already, I highly suggest you start reaching out to your discount coaches and your customers in your challenge groups that you think would be good prospective coaches, or anyone that you've talked to about coaching in general, or what you do. So this is kind of a short script that you could send out to a discount coach. And I actually use this on my cousin who's a discount coach. Hey, how are you? I have a question for you. I'm hosting a little 3-day group for my discount coaches to show them how to get their Shakeology paid for by sharing the results with others. Is this something you would be interested in? If not, it's totally okay. Just wanted to make sure I invited you. And she actually responded, yes, actually that would be good. I need to do something to help me. And you might want to add to this. We always say coaching is the next level of accountability. So if you're struggling with seeing results, I highly suggest you become an active coach, because that'll help you keep yourself accountable to get the results you need. But she totally said she's in. And at the end, I think that the letting them off the hook is important. So that way they feel like it's okay to say no. If they say no, at least they're saying no, and you say, okay, great, no problem, because you don't want them to feel like, oh crap, she invited me to this and I don't want to tell her no, and I'm just going to avoid her altogether. Some people will do that, especially if they're a non-confrontational person. So I do like the idea of kind of letting them off the hook and saying, hey, it's okay to say no. I just thought I'd put it out there. Excuse me. For a potential coach, and this is partly if they're in a challenge group. I really love the way you help and encourage others in our challenge group, or whatever, and you can put whatever makes you think they'd be a great coach. I'm hosting a little 3-day group for my, to show people how to get their Shakeology paid for by sharing the results with others. Is this something you would be interested in? If not, it's totally okay. Just want to make sure I invited you. Again, letting them off the hook, but, also telling them why you want them to be in this group and why you think they'd make a good coach. You can even add something like, it's totally simple. It's, you don't have to do what I do. Just want to give you the opportunity to, get your Shakeology paid for. This is what will be covered in the 3-day sneak peek. Excuse me. So Sunday, I would like to start the group, and I would like to have everyone add their coach videos, why they became a coach. Like I mentioned before, it is important to make sure you include an emotional piece to why you became a coach. Dig deeper than I became a coach because I wanted to help people get results. I wanted to help people get a better quality of life. Relate it to your own personal story, your own personal journey. So for me, I joined when I was at my lowest point, and it became something that I did for myself, and I felt so amazing. I wanted to reach out and help other moms who had lost everything regain themselves through fitness. And kind of relay whatever personal piece. For me, it's the, divorce, single mom, broke, and just trying to deal with postpartum depression. I know all of you have your own emotional aspects to your story, and this is the time to share it. This is the time to really reach out to your coaches. And think of it for preparation for when you do your Coach Opportunity webinar, because this is what will allow you to connect with people and create that bond with your customers and coaches that will let them know that you get it and you get them, and you're not just this person trying to sell Beachbody products. So we'll also cover the importance of being a product of the product, personal development. And personal development is, as we know, is huge on any level, whether you're a customer or a coach, because it helps build you up and builds up your self-confidence. So we'll touch upon that. I'm thinking of doing short videos and also doing posts. I still kind of formulating in my head how to best present this. So this is also where I need your feedback as well. It'll be kind of similar to what us Diamond coaches did in the new Coach Crash course, where there's a video and tips. So that way those who can't watch the video still get the information, and those who prefer video can get the information through the video. Dang, there's another typo. Can you guys tell I've had a busy day? Sorry. So share. We'll talk about different ways of sharing to get your Shakeology paid for. We'll also cover probably refer 3, get it free, and talking about sharing through form people to find out their goals and connect with them. We'll give them scripts on how to invite, and then we'll also show them good posts versus bad posts. So, and this is one thing that I did get from New Coach Crash Course, is they do cover this in that the best way to share whatever it is you want to share about your journey and experience. So that's kind of what I have planned so far to cover. It's going to be kind of a challenge to get this all into 3 days, but I think we can do it, and it'll be worth it. If we need to, we can extend it 5 days, but I kind of wanted to keep it short to keep it less overwhelming for people. I've heard some coaches say that the 5-day groups have, they've noticed people trickling off towards the end of those 5 days. So that's kind of why I wanted to keep it at 3 days, but we'll see how it goes. If 3 days works and everyone's still engaged and they want more, I'll ask definitely at the end of the 3 days, hey, is this something, are you liking this? We can continue, for a couple more days and then go from there. But the idea is to definitely roll them over into a New Coach Crash course if they feel it's something that's for them. So let me, oh gosh, you guys couldn't see my screen? Dang it. All right, let me go through. Sorry, the chat disappeared. Let me try. Let me try again. I should have asked. Can you see the screen now? Thumbs up. Okay, so I'll go through the slides real fast again. Okay, so this is the invite. Hey, how are you? I have a question for you. I'm hosting a little 3-day group. This is something you would send a potential coach or a challenger. What will be covered in our group. And then good posts versus bad posts. And I will upload these slides too. Into the group as well, so you guys can go back and look at them. Sorry. All right, so that's kind of it. You guys can unmute yourselves and let me know what you think and if you have any questions.
I have never been on one of those. I don't really know what to expect. I think I missed most of the team call, or their national call, when didn't Megan kind of talk about like her tips on that?
She did, and I'm gonna go and listen to that as well, just to see if she has anything to add.
Yeah, I got the last half, and I think I missed a good portion of what her 5 tips were, which I think obviously I want to go back and listen to.
Yeah.
Because she's obviously recognized for being successful at doing that. So she's got something going.
Yes. And the things that we're going to cover, it's based on, I'm part of a Diamond, the Symbiotic Diamond group, and in there they've had a few different ideas from from different top coaches on how they've done it. So this is kind of like a compilation of what, I feel is important, other coaches have felt is important to share to get people going.
Did Tim do one?
I don't know if he did one. I know that David has shied away from them just because he doesn't feel they're really effective. Mm-hmm. But just because it don't work for him doesn't mean it's not going to work for other people. Obviously, there's coaches who have had a lot of success with doing it. So I thought, and this is something Michelle had brought up to me, that she feels like some of her coaches, they would be more active or try to build a business if they knew how simple it really is, and that it doesn't involve all this posting and whatnot. For example, Shelly, she's had great results just by talking to people and posting quality posts. She hasn't, posted about challenge groups necessarily. She just talks to people individually. There's different things that, different directions on how to do it. So, this is just kind of another avenue or tool to give people to help others. How do you want us to send the video? Lynn, just directly upload it to the group. So, whether you do it from your phone or a camera or your webcam, and just directly upload it into the group is fine. So, sorry, Jen, I kind of skipped around. Did that help?
Yeah, I just don't know what to expect. I don't know what's successful, what isn't.
Yeah.
I guess for the folks that are interested, I want it to see, I don't want it to seem scary, I want it to seem like fluid, like, right. This is just the natural progression of you are seeing value out of your experience and you want to keep at it. Here's the value for you by getting a discount, and here's the value that you can pass along to somebody else.
Right.
So trying to make it really simple, but also for the coaches that don't live in my area, like I can't just meet with them. So we have to have something to give them the basics. I'm assuming that's what this is, right? Well, is it not? Is it just like getting them excited about being a coach, or is it like a basic training?
This is like the precursor to the basic training. This is to show them how easy and unintimidating it is, to kind of ease them into, you can do this. This isn't a big deal. This isn't, and this is fun. So, and this will be, for our team, a beta test. So we can take whatever worked from this and didn't, and tweak it and change it. Like I said, I definitely want your guys' feedback as to what you think can be better, what you think can be changed, what you think will be helpful. Do you think we should just
invite current coaches to it for the first time, or do you think we should invite potential new coaches too?
I think potential new coaches too, because you never know what's going to hit with a certain person.
Yeah.
I think all of us just sharing our stories, just a short 2-minute video of why we became a coach is going to, you know, ignite excitement in them. Like, this is me. You know, someone will say, oh my gosh, that coach is exactly like me. They had the exact same problems, the exact same story, and get them excited. Like, oh, if they can do this, I can do this. That's kind of the point. If they can do this, I can do it. And just say, hey, we're just people just like you, just, you know, trying to, you know, help others. And, you know,
that's what I was thinking also, is that, you know, I figure I'd invite everybody, and maybe my story or my whys aren't going to affect them, but Jenna, yours will. And they'll say, oh, wait, I can do that because she has done that. But maybe my way isn't igniting anything. You know, when I first started being a coach, I thought it was going to be fun and exciting. It's another fun thing. But now I'm finding what I'm really, what excites me a lot is the personal development and the accountability to myself. And so maybe somebody else will grasp that and think, wow, I've really been looking at being accountable, and here's my way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, and Lynn, we will have a separate group that we'll be running this out of. When we do the new, we'll have a separate group we're running this out of. I was thinking of doing the new coach training in the coach group, because those will be people who just sign up as coaches. But I think that'll kind of be confusing, so we'll probably just roll it over in the same group. The new coach training will be kind of different, as far as we will have the schedule posted in a document that's pinned to the top, so that way people can go at their own pace. So there might be coaches who get frustrated with just one post a day with the different tips, and there might be coaches that have that's just the right pace for them. So it'll kind of let people go at their own pace, so to speak. So hold on one second. Sorry, I had a little wandering 3-year-old come in and had to tell me some good news. So, anything else? Any other feedback or questions? Any questions on who to approach, as far as, you know, or how to approach someone?
Are you just inviting?
Oh, okay, so let's go.
Sorry.
No,
are you just inviting to, like, just people that? Sorry, I can't think. Are you inviting everybody, or just like people that you've talked to about it before, or people who already signed up as a discount coach, or are you doing like a big, huge invite to everybody?
For this one, I am just. I'm going down my list. I'm inviting my discount coaches first. And then from there, I'm going to go to all my customers who are on Shakeology or who have tried Shakeology. And any challengers that I've known that have been really involved in challenge groups, things like that. That's kind of how I'm targeting it. Yeah. Just because I have some discount coaches that I think this would be actually very beneficial for, that they didn't really get started off on the right foot before, as far as, you know, they were interested in coaching, but they didn't really have time to invest to do the work to learn how to do it. So this will be kind of a simpler, easier way for them to do that. Does that make sense? And I'm doing all private messages for this. Just, I personally am, you know, I'll still do events on Facebook, but I personally am trying to get away from that and try and take more of a private message approach to inviting. One, just to kind of reintroduce that personal connection. And I'll probably do like the event for the free challenges, that kind of thing, just to kind of get them involved and cast a wider net. And then from there, work with them more privately, individually, in a group kind of thing. So that's just what I'm finding is working better.
Do you think you could invite people this way as a beginning to get them into a Shakeology packet? Maybe they're not even a customer yet, but maybe this is something that they would, the benefit or the earning capabilities might drive them to the point where they would want to become a customer and a coach, although they aren't anything yet.
Yeah, I do think that is a good point. This is definitely something you can lead with the business. If you know of anyone who's interested in making extra money and has an interest in fitness, this definitely would be something to approach them with. We can even add something in there as far as like, you know, when you invite, hey, you know, in this amount of time I've been able to do this and earn this much. Is this something that, you know, would interest you in earning extra income on the side? Doesn't have to affect anything that you're doing right now as it is. So that, yeah, that definitely is a way you can approach people on it. Yeah. Let's see one more chat today. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? Okay.
When do you want that video? I probably can't get it to you earlier than Saturday, maybe.
That's totally fine. Just, okay. You know.
What day is the thing on?
I'm gonna make the group and add, you know, all you guys as admins to it on Sunday. And so then you would just add your people. And in the evening, I'll do a welcome post, like, welcome to this group. This is what we're going to do in this group. And, you know, take a look at all the coaches' videos to see why we became a coach and, you know, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So I was hoping to have everything all scripted out to show you the scripts before then. As I work on it, I'll probably upload it into the files, because if you guys decide that you want to do your own coach sneak peeks, you can take what we do and do your own as well. You don't have to do it with us. You don't have to do mine every month. I just wanted to make something that was easy for you guys to invite to and easy to access. So that's my goal as far as that's concerned, is have some kind of doc uploaded in the files that shows everything.
I don't think I want to reinvent the wheel that Jenny already created.
Well, I didn't create it. I know tons of other people have done it. I'm just finally getting on board and committing to doing it. So that's one thing that I've noticed that I need to do for you guys is create opportunities for you guys to invite people to things instead of relying on my upline to do it. So because, you know, you talk to people about our team and the people on our team and your coach, not your coach's coach. So this will make it more personal. And anyone who does join our team, they'll be working with us. They won't be working with Kate and David so much. So yeah, it was time for me to get over myself and step up and do that. So anything else? All right. I'm going to stop recording and then we can do a quick team cut check-in. So let me stop recording.